We are officially kicking off our Weekender Duffle Series, and we're starting with a heavy hitter, the GoRuck and Carryology Ultra-Kaidan Kit Bag. It's a 32-liter beast that packs like a suitcase but carries like a duffel, and it just might be the ultimate airport cheat code. GoRuck was founded in 2008 by a former Special Forces Green Beret and CIA agent who happened to be married. Their philosophy has always been to build gear that can survive a war zone, but function flawlessly in daily life. But while most know them for their rucksacks like the GR1, or the Bullet, their kit bag has an entirely different military-born heritage. The kit bag is modeled directly after the classic aviator kit bags used by US military paratroopers. They needed a massive, wide open bag to stuff their parachutes and their heavy tactical gear into right after a jump. GoRuck took that indestructible utilitarian and refined it for modern day travel. Alright, if you buy the standard inline kit bag from GoRuck right now, you're getting a 32-liter or 57-liter bag, typically built out of the ultra-tough 1000D Cordura or premium heritage canvas. It's literally a tank of a bag that weighs about 2.5 pounds when empty, and also depending on the material that you get. But this version isn't the standard version. The Kaidan version is special in its materials that are used, and one ultra special feature that I'm going to show in a little bit. But functionally, this bag is different because it uses even more premium materials. This comes from the GRX C2 line, the Kaidan line. So they made, I believe, 3 of these. So this is from that launch right in the middle. And it's a collaboration with Carryology from, I want to say, maybe 3 years ago. And Kaidan is Japanese for steps or evolution. And that's exactly what this is. So let's start with some of the materials. Instead of heavy Cordura, this utilizes an incredibly lightweight, waterproof X-Pac composite fabric. It completely sheds the weight of a traditional GoRuck bag, giving you that kind of feather-like feel while maintaining that insane strength-to-weight ratio. Now, this one is also unique because it has all these orange accents as well. So you'll see these across the bag. Anywhere that you see a zipper, you'll see this kind of orange accent. You'll see these orange accents. Also has a nice padded handle here. Has a well-padded shoulder strap that attaches via these awesome, albeit a little bit heavy, metal clips here. You can hear them clanking around. You can hear them kind of jiggling around. That is one of the very few downfalls of this bag. It is a little bit on the loud side, especially when it's fully packed out. You got it on your shoulders. You're going to hear that kind of creaking of metal joints, these metal clips that are on here, these heavy duty clips. All right, let's jump into what I love about this bag. And I've already mentioned this first one, the materials. On this one in particular, I love having X-Pac, but in typical GoRuck fashion, you can get this in their Cordura, which is also just like a fantastic material. If you've ever actually touched the GoRuck Cordura, it is this thick material. They say on the website that they choose it because it's lighter, but just as strong as steel. I don't know if it's quite that strong, but functionally it is awesome as far as materials used. Now, if you want to upgrade a little bit, spend a little bit more money, you can upgrade to the waxed canvas version of the kit bag. That one is also fantastic. Wax canvas elevates it a little bit, makes it look a little bit more elegant. And if you want to upgrade a little bit further, there are various versions of the kit bag, especially from Carryology. I think they have made at least 3, if not 4 versions of this kit bag. You'll likely have to go to eBay or something like that to find one of these versions. But if you really want that premium upgrade, you can go for one of those versions as well. Next thing that I love about this is that even though it's only 32 liters, it is not super big by any means. It can fit basically on any flight. I've never had an issue taking this on any flight. It is the perfect size if you are flying any airline, even some of your more budget airlines. Obviously not going to fit quite under the seat. Maybe it could actually, to be honest, but pretty much any airline that lets you bring an extra bag that you can put up top, this is going to fit in just about all of them, even those international flights where they have the smaller bins. Now let's jump to the inside, because this is one of the other things that I love, and I'm going to hit on a couple of the different pockets here. So first off, we'll just undo this a little bit here. Zoom out a little. We'll do this here. You can see there's the main compartment. On the outside, you've got 2 slip pockets, which I keep a random notebook in this one. This one, don't keep anything, but it's a mirrored slip pocket just at the top or on either side there. And then at the front, you've got another slip pocket that has a little bit more storage, has a couple of other slips in it. You can easily fit like a 14-inch laptop in this front one. It's not exactly like a storage compartment for a laptop in the sense that it's not padded or anything. It just, as far as size goes, you can easily fit something like that in here. Mostly I'm going to use this for daily carry stuff. When I'm going through airport security, I'll pop this open real quick, dump my pockets in here, and I can have that separation, so I don't necessarily have to pull everything back out of my pockets right away. I can just leave it there, minus part of my phone and my headphones. But nice big pocket. Has another zippered pocket in here, mesh zip pocket, and you're going to see this as theme. And you're going to see this as theme throughout this bag. There are in pockets, but you'll see that in a second. We dive right in. Now, one of the main things that I love about this is that even though it's a small size or a small footprint, you can pack a ton of stuff in here. I have it packed out for 7 days at the moment. So you can imagine, even though I call this a weekender bag or a kit bag, with a 7-day pack out, I've got a ton of stuff in here. So we'll go through it. I've got my toiletry bag. Of course, everybody's seen this one before. I keep a nice little jacket from Relwyn. This is one of many, right? But just a simple lightweight jacket, something I can throw on if I need to elevate my dress a little bit. So simple, nice, lightweight, easy jacket to wear up or down. T-shirt, collared shirt, doesn't really matter. Love these from Relwyn. I think I have 3 or 4 of these, to be honest. All right, like I said, 7 days worth. So brought 2 collared shirts with 2 undershirts. Got 4 additional shirts here. I didn't use a ton of packing cubes, sorry. This has 7 days worth of underwear and socks in it. Just 1 packing cube for me. Then I've got all my workout gear, shorts, t-shirts, additional shirt here actually, shorts, long sleeve shirts, right? Things to work out in. And when you look inside this bag now, see tons of space, of course. You've got an additional pocket, flat pocket right on the inside here. This one can flap around, so nice free pocket. You've got additionally 2 zippered mesh pockets on the outsides here or along the sides of the bag. In these ones, I am keeping an additional workout shirt here. On the other side, mirrored zipper pocket. I'm also keeping another workout shirt inside. I know in this bag doesn't quite look like super sexy from that over the top view there, but functionally there are 3 really nice pockets on the inside of this bag, all of which are opposite. So if you look at the front of the bag again, this is that front pocket that we went through. Each of the 3 interior pockets, 2 on this side, 1 on this back side, none of which are taking up any additional space from each other. So they all have their own individual space. Of course, they take a little bit from the inside of the bag each, but functionally great design features to separate those pockets out. Now, I did mention there was one thing about the Kaidan that I loved in particular that doesn't show up on the regular kit bag. So something to know when I say you want to elevate your bag, if you do want to get this one specifically, there's one special feature that you just don't see on any of the other kit bags. And in all honesty, it's a banger. So on the bottom of this one, there is an additional zipper. Goes all the way around on both sides here, up to about just the sides here. And what you can put in here or at least what I put in here regularly, are my shoes. And so I got one pair of workout shoes and then one pair of nicer shoes for, again, dressing up, going out, doing whatever I'm doing. So 7 days packed out clothing, plus 2 pairs of shoes, workout gear, toiletry bag, have my Kindle in here somewhere. Yep, Kindle in here, right? I still had plenty of space in this bag. It's the reality. That is 7 days packed out easily. I could easily bring another 1, 2, maybe even 3 days worth of clothing in here. So imagine going on a 10-day trip and bringing something as small as a 32-liter duffel bag. Amazing, right? Especially having a full set or full change of clothes for every day, not traveling super light merino wool, wearing something 2 or 3 days in a row like Taylor, you smelly guy. I'm not a one-bag traveler. I'm a bit of a bougie traveler. I think many of you know that. So being able to bring this much stuff, especially clothing, it's about as much as I do, especially clothing, top tier. One of my favorite bags. This is probably one of my most used bags ever. That was a bunch of things that I love about the kit bag here, right? The size, the weight, the materials being used, the capacity feels like it is just superhuman in some ways. Fantastic bag in so many ways. One thing that I would change or maybe recommend for V2 of the bag, add the shoe compartment to V2 of the bag. Make it available on every version. It is such a high quality upgrade that I can't imagine honestly using this kit bag without that shoe compartment anymore. It feels like I would be losing something fundamental. All right. This is what the kit bag looks like on shoulder. It is pretty good looking overall. Pretty easy to carry. I don't have anything too heavy in here. Of course, this is what it's gonna look like. Just carry it in one hand. There's nothing too crazy about it. You probably can't see it from this angle, so it doesn't even really matter. The hell? So who is the kit bag for? I would say at least a few different types of people. One, the airport sprinter, somebody who's trying to get through really quickly, who doesn't necessarily want to put all their stuff on a roller, roll it through, weave through. If you've got a duffel in general, you can weave through traffic a little bit more easily at an airport train station. And when it's this small and compact, you can whip through even more easily. Also, somebody who is maybe really into their fitness. Roller bags are, I don't want to say lazy, right? But they remove a lot of work. This adds a lot of work, no question. You're gonna feel this, especially if it's packed out for like 7 to 10 days. You'll definitely feel this. It's a secondary bag, right? Or you're gonna have a duffel and a secondary probably tech bag, or at least I'm usually that kind of person. You better be prepared to hold on to this for long periods of time, be able to hold the weight of it, 8, 10, 15 pounds, depending on what you're putting in it. You're just gonna be holding it for a long time. So if you're that type of person who wants to have a tiny bit of a workout as you are traveling, nice to have a duffel bag as well. Now, alternatively, if you are somebody who really hates carrying a bag, right? Duffels in general are not going to be for you. Even though this is light and awesome and the materials are great and can pack a lot, it's still not going to solve that issue for you. You're not going to drag it around on the floor. If you are that type of person, just go get a roller. You're going to love it a lot more. All right, that was the first review in our duffel bag series or weekender bag series. Tell me what you think about the GoRuck Kit Bag in the comments below. Let me know if there are other weekender bags that you want me to review. I've got a couple on the wall that I'm gonna throw into videos, as well as a couple more that are in the background. While you're down there in the comments, don't forget to like, subscribe, get notified of new videos from your boy. We will be coming out with them as often as possible. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.